What's popping, y'all? It looks like we got a Cold War right now, back in effect, fully, with Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross. Those peace talks, it doesn't seem like they became very peaceful, because one of Aiden Ross's cheap propaganda officers, Kick Champ, who, man, this is Kick Champ to Aiden Ross is what Academics TV or Grand is to academics. And depending on the day, I've got a love-hate relationship with these guys. Now, they are entertaining as all hell. Like, I love these pages, but also it's also terrible. Like, if I were on the receiving end of them, I could understand why people hate them, or if you're a big fan of somebody on there. But man, they are entertaining. But the point here is that this page is absolutely wrecking Kai Cenat's PR. And this all started, well, I wouldn't say that's where it started, but the most recent is with this donation thing. Now, if you guys don't remember, Kai Cenat was called on to donate to Mr. Beast's Team Water Foundation. Mr. Beast was organizing like the biggest creator collaboration in August, and it was for his Team Water, and he got some of the biggest streamers, and they all donated, and the list of creators is really, really, you name anybody, dog, like Mark Rober, you've got XQC, you've got Aiden Ross, you've got DDG, everybody's throwing in something except for Kai Cenat. And Aiden Ross volunteered Kai and said, yo, if Kai donates $400,000, I'll donate $400,000. Kai Cenat just ghosts, crickets, nothing happened. And then since then, this page has been going on about it and says, Kai Cenat would rather spend $200,000 on jewelry for himself than donate to African children dying from disease through Mr. Beast's Team Water charity. And then he goes on to actually put out a clip where previously I've said that, yo, Kai, I don't like the fact that people are trying to not bully Kai, but put him in a position where there will be negative social repercussions for him choosing not to donate. I don't like that. Now, it is a tactic that people that are raising funds use, and I understand that tactic, but I feel like if you're friends with somebody, you shouldn't do that. But they did do that with Kai, and I was like, yo, listen, he can donate to whatever he wants. It's his money. We don't know what he's supporting behind the scenes. We don't know his financial situation. He could have a lot of overhead. I don't know. However, I do change my mind a little bit after I saw this clip that was put out by Kick Champ. And the caption of it is, Mr. Beast gave Kai Cenat $250,000 to give back to his hood, but when Mr. Beast asked for a small donation, Kai was nowhere to be found. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
I was in a Mr. Beast video, right? I asked Mr. Beast for something.
Probably $1 million.
I asked Mr. Beast for his credit card.
No.
And guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to go back to the hood and copping everybody mad
Damn!
Not only that, there's a certain amount of money on this credit card that he gave me, right?
Okay.
And whatever is on here, I'm gonna match it. If it's 100, I'll match it. If it's
That's
$1
lit.
million, I don't got $1 million.
This is what caused me to shift my mind and my opinion on this a little bit, because you have a relationship with Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast didn't necessarily call you out. And even Eddie, the CEO of Stake, said Aiden shouldn't have called out Kai Cenat. I said Aiden shouldn't have called out Kai Cenat because you guys aren't cool like that yet. Like, maybe they were back in the day, but they've been in the process of repairing their relationship. Aiden Ross's manager was calling Kai Cenat, telling them chicken Big Mac, and that was haunting Kai Cenat for weeks or even months afterwards. So I think Aiden was wrong there, but I do think Kai is wrong for not donating or mentioning Mr. Beast's charity when Mr. Beast, when he collabed with Kai, he did Kai a very, very big solid. That was one of the first, I think that was the first big streamer Mr. Beast ever appeared on. That was a huge stream. Mr. Beast gave him money to give out. So it's only in reciprocity, especially if you've got, it's not even a friendship thing. It's just what you do as a solid person. Okay, this guy gave me money to give out to my community and helped me and grow in streaming when we had this big event. So now that he's trying to organize this, which takes a lot of time, the amount of time and money and resources and people, like labor capital, that Mr. Beast had to allocate just to get all of these people at the same time for this huge event. If you're Kai Cenat and you don't show up to that after this happened in the past, I'm looking at you like, yo, what's wrong here? Maybe there's something behind the scenes, like maybe Mr. Beast called him as well as Tav, and he was like, yo, chicken Big Mac? Cermak, really? And then he didn't mess with that either. Something had to have happened behind the scenes, because for Cenat not to reciprocate this, it makes me it makes me question the way that I looked at Cenat, because I've always looked at him as a solid guy. Never had anything bad to say about him, really. Of course, I've always called him the Mr. Beast of streaming, in the sense that he's going to try to stay clear and stay clean, keep his hands clean, not do anything controversial, stay away from controversial people. But when people are his close friends, he will do whatever it takes to make sure that they're straight. And he's done that in the past. Like, for example, like certain accusations that have happened on one of his close friends, and he held him down through that. But now this page continues, and it goes on to post this clip and says, a YouTuber checked on the school Cenat promised to rebuild, only to find no progress as it struggles to pay expenses and faces shutdown. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
However, before doing that, I really wanted to see how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading to the worst slum in Lagos, a slum called Makoko.
This place is intense. The smell, the heat, and all the water flooding right here.
Wow. As soon as I arrived to the slum, I met with the chief that was in charge of this area. And what he decided to tell me was truly heartbreaking.
My name is Sunday Desmond, and I'm son of the chief here in Makoko Waterfront. I run 2 schools here, an orphanage home, and each of my school have over 300 kids each. Some of the kids in the school are orphans and less privileged kids. Those are the kind of kids because their parents can afford to send them to school, and I have to put this upon myself as son of the chief.
After 5 minutes of being on the canoe, we arrived to the hospital and the orphanage that he runs with his family. And so I decided to take a closer look.
My shoes are completely full of water now.
Alpha, how are you? How are you? Hello, how are you?
The kids here live full time?
Yes, they're full time. This
So they
is their
sleep here,
this is their
they
home.
eat, everything.
This is their home. This is where they sleep, and they walk off from here. They have their toilets, have their bedroom. All the bed frames are wooden. They were wooden, and somebody actually donates all these iron ones.
Wow,
Iron
okay.
ones to this room, and so we are looking forward to same thing to this place too, because the woods actually attracts bed bugs, so you get. So and then, but the iron ones will never bring something
Cleaner.
like that.
Can you tell me how much it costs to run a place like this per month, for example?
For a month here, we need about 1 million naira.
1 million, yeah.
Yeah, to run this.
This got 8.7 million views. And then KickChamp even continues and says context for community notes, because I think it got community noted and then the community note got removed. He says this clip is directly tied to Cenat's visit to Makoko, this water village in Nigeria, where he said, whatever they tell me you guys need, we're going to make sure you guys have it. When I leave, I'd like to stay in contact, so next time I come here, it's a whole different place. This YouTuber visited Makoko and posted this video 1 month ago showing that little to no progress has been made.
This building is sinking. The building is coming down. Okay. It's sinking, so we are looking for support to bring it down and rebuild because something like that so that it can slum.
Yeah, or to make it strong?
Yeah.
Okay,
We
yeah.
have the plan and also the quotation with us.
Okay. All right, yep. Damn, bro. This is his office. This is where he get work done and stuff like that, right? What do you think you could need in here?
So, although this building is sinking, the major problem we are having in the whole school is the building is sinking. And due to limited classroom, we join 2 classes together. And our KG and KG1 they are together. And we have 365 children in 1 classroom.
Yeah.
Imagine it is too crowded.
Yeah.
We are looking for.
First of all, I want to say it's so nice to meet all of you guys. You guys have so much great energy. I want to do as much as I can to help you guys and just be able to make sure you guys get better classrooms and stuff like that. Whatever they tell me you guys need, we're going to make sure you guys have good stuff, okay? You understand? Give them enough competence! Now, let me put it clear for you. Thank you. Now, say from your mouth, Hey, look though, I'm gonna try through my whole stays here. I'm here for a good week and a half. The whole time I'm here, I'm gonna consistently be making sure that y'all getting stuff. And on top of that, when I even leave, I would like to contact you guys at a good basis. So I want to see next time I come here, it's a whole different thing. You feel what I'm saying?
And he said he was donating. I don't think this is a thing that you can just throw money at. And I think Cenat is noticed that later on. And he was like, oh man, this is going to be way harder than I thought. And I think he's just trying to wash his hands clean of it. I don't think he's hiding the money. He's given updates since, but he hasn't given a new update. I don't know if this was like a month ago or whatever, but that just goes to show that this page is actively working against Kai Cenat. And one of the reasons why Kai said he had issues with Aiden when he finally addressed Aiden Ross was that these Twitter pages were talking crazy about Kai, and he knows that Aiden has a relationship with these pages, and he could tell them not to talk about him like that. Because let me give you another example. There's this clip, I'm going to play you guys right now. I'm going to read you the caption. Aiden Ross's friend Blurry, I think this is like a mod or somebody that's very close to Aiden, says Kai Cenat's skincare ruined his face and is considering a lawsuit. I'm going to play you guys this clip.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, I use that new Kai Cenat AMP tone. Bro, my face has broken out crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I've been feeling weird. My face is broken out. Look at this. This is disgusting. Yo, that new Kai Cenat skincare, do not use this shit, man. Yo, look at my face, man. I broke out crazy, bro. Honestly, bro, this shit is not good for you. I'm gonna sue. I'm probably gonna sue. Any lawyers want to help me? Actually help me, bro. This is disgusting, man.
So here, this is trashing Kai Cenat's new brand that's been in Target stores. I think it's AMP brand. I don't know if it's just Kai Cenat, but they're actively destroying this man, or attempting to destroy this man's reputation. And if you're somebody that just got back cool, you wouldn't let this rock out. And you can tell that this page, just scroll through this page a little bit and you're going to see where it sides. It sides positively towards Aiden Ross, and towards anybody that messes with Aiden Ross, it destroys them. And if Kai Cenat was cool with Aiden, why wouldn't they do that? So really, I'm not putting too much on Kai for the whole like school in Nigeria thing, but I am looking at it differently for the Mr. Beast stuff. Like, why wouldn't you could throw anything. Maybe he felt like, yo, I'm not going to get bullied into donating, but I feel like if this continues, he's going to be forced to address this by his chat or somebody, and then we're going to get our answer. Unless he's strong enough to just push past this and these pages don't continue running this narrative against him. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.